Hello, 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 hello. Hi, guys. 2023 has been such a beautiful year, and you all know my story. If this is your first time watching my video, hi, my name is Tare. I love to create videos for small business owners like myself. So basically, I love to share my experience and my journey as a small business owner, and I also love to share my faith walk with God and just about me and my business, basically. And 2023 has been an amazing year. It has been an amazing year. I know we're still in 2023, but in my head, I'm already in 2024. So in 2023, I learned a lot as a small business owner, and I thought to myself, I have to come share it because this is what I do. I share my mistakes, I share my gains, I share my victory, you all. And yes, my channel is still growing a little above 1,600 subscribers, but at the same time, I just feel like I have a strong community because of the messages I keep getting and all of that good stuff. So thank you all for making this channel a success. Yes, it might be little, but it's still a success. Okay, so my voice is husky. I don't know why. You all should know by now that when I'm stressed, my voice get husky. And October, November, now December, busy month for me. Yeah, so now I have learned a lot in 2023, and there's a few lessons for me that I think might be useful to you as well, and you might take what you want from it, but I just thought to come and share. So here are my 5 top lessons from 2023. The very first one, this very first one, I wanted to say, okay, let me put it in the third place or maybe last, but I'll be lying to myself if I do that. The one thing that kept me going this year was involving God in my business. I know this might be so cliche, but if you go back to I think maybe the second or third video on this channel, where I talked about why my business failed in Ghana, drowning in debt, and all of that, then maybe you get like fair knowledge and understanding. Because in the beginning part of this year, last year, years ago, I had different businesses I was doing, and there were a lot, right? And then recession came, it hit a lot of people hard, and I was not excluded, right? And then this year came. I also created a video, was it January or so? I created a video about how I'm just going to wing it this year. I don't care for plans and goals. I'm just going to wing it. But it got to a stage earlier on in the year. I had this talk with God, and He said, no, I'm going to lead you and you have to follow. Right? So the very first thing for me is listening and following what God says I should do. Right? Spending time with God. Now, I think I've also mentioned this before. God cares about every little thing concerning us. How much more your business? Right? Sometimes we tend to get it wrong, and we think when we're praying for things, when we're asking God for things, we just forget to talk about our business. Talk to Him. Ask Him for strategies. Ask Him for plans. Ask Him for all of that. And because I made Him number one in my business, both my service-based business and my product-based businesses, everything has just been aligning together. Yeah, so the first lesson is never think God does not want your progress, especially when it comes to your business. Talk to Him about it and then follow His plans for you. That is what I have been doing, and that is what I did this year neatly. So I did it with all my heart. I listened to when He said, do this, forget about this, and I always make sure that in every little thing I was trying to achieve, I made sure I asked God first. So that's my very number one lesson from business in 2023. Number 2 is setting goals. I always say this, as far as my eyes can see, right? Set goals. The thing about setting goals is it makes you see beyond and think beyond what you already have. So let's say as a business owner, you want to make sure that you're always dreaming big and setting goals. I think I've also talked about how to make your business dream a reality. You can go check on my channel or try as much as I can. if I don't forget to link it below in the description so you go watch it. Now, make sure you set goals. Don't just say, oh, I'm just going to be there, whatever will happen, will happen. No, you are what will happen to you, right? So set goals. So for me, I always say as far as my eyes can see. So what does this mean? Sometimes, I can remember earlier this year, I wanted to do something so bad for my business, but I didn't have the means. I wanted a business partner. I didn't have the means. But I just kept thanking God and I wrote plans. And you know how I was so in depth with my plan? I told myself, okay, what and what do I need to get or do to make this amount of money? I wrote out all of this plan. So the money sometimes, yes, you might think is the big problem, but have you made plans for when the money come? So when the money come, will the money be sitting down and you now have to take 1 month to think about it before you know what to do with the money? Time is going, and time is the essence. Like, time is money, right? So set your goals. Have plans. I know for us small business owners, especially when you've been excelling, you have been doing the business successfully in your own small little way for years, the next step might be financial partners, right? I know the pain of looking for someone to partner with you financially to grow your business. I know all of these things because I am there myself. But at the same time, make out plans. If you want to buy products or you want to improve on your services, make out plans to the very minimal thing so that when you finally get this financial partner or when you finally get this money, the money do not just sit down in the bank waiting for you to now start making plans. No, make plan. Pray about it, of course, but make plans and set goals, especially as we are entering the year 2024. Number 3 thing for me this year is the big lesson I have learned and I have implemented, and I thank God that I did, was putting basic structure in my business. When I mean basic, right? Structure as small as your delivery times, your logistics partner, the time you open and close. Even as an online business, you want to make sure that you set structures. There was a day a lady called me and she called me, I think it was around 10:30 thereabout. I was almost about to put my phone on airplane mode and I got this call and I was like, hi, is this Ladies and Scarves? I was like, God, at this time? And she's like, sorry, I'm calling you so late, but I saw your scarves on Google and I saw 24 hours and I thought it's the right time to call. Almost 11 p.m. What? And I said, okay, thank you. But can you kindly send a message and I'll get back to you in the morning? And what did I do next? I went to change my time. So you see, setting those little structures, even on maybe on your Instagram, letting people know you work from this time to this time, you don't work on Sundays, you don't do this, setting basic structure. Even your logistics partner, how do you guys work? How do you guys remit to each other? Just that basic structure to just help your mind be at peace. I think I've come on here to talk about how I dealt with stress in my business, and one key thing that was really eating me up last year was my logistics partner, which I just couldn't differentiate between our friendship and then the work, right? He has been my friend for a long time and he also has a logistics company, but I just realized that he changed management and the services became really crappy and it was stressing me out. It was making me sick. So something as small as that, I had to put in structure to make sure that everything is seamless, because when you have structure in your business, the times you don't have to cry about things because there's structure already there, right? You know that the delivery person is going to pick up at 10 and deliver before 6 p.m., right? There's a structure in place. You know how things work. You know that, okay, at every 25th of the month, I have to restock on these things. So just put basic structure in your business. So that's one key thing. I know, yes, I'm a huge fan of structure, but this year I took it to another level. I did structure in my books, in my services, in my customers. A lot of things I had to put structure in place, and it has made my life a whole lot better as a small business owner. And number 4 is, no matter how small, save. I know as a small business owner, most of us, we don't pay ourselves. Come closer. We don't pay ourselves at the end of the month, right? Try and make sure that you change that attitude from next year. Even if it's as small as 100 cities, Pay yourself, start paying yourself, and then you can save from what you have paid yourself. See, there will be rainy days, right? You want to make sure you have somewhere you can go to as a backup plan. So save, 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 save. In 2023, that's one thing that I really work towards, and I pray that in 2024 I'll be able to continue and even make it better. Okay, so the last one, guys, talk about your business. Don't stop talking about it. Let's take a look at my YouTube, for example. I come on here, I share my journey, I do my unboxing, I talk about both my service-based business and my product-based business. I talk about it a lot. Whenever I'm talking, I tell you I have a brand called Ladies and Scarves. I talk about it a whole lot, right? Yes, I'm marketing myself. Take a look at this platform. I am here marketing myself. Do you know that right now I am fully booked for my consulting in January and in February? Most of those clients came from YouTube. So yes, I do one-on-one business consulting with small business owners. I try to help them structure their business because I have experience, right? Over a decade worth of experience. So I come on here and I say this thing and I share my journey. If I was just on my bed, not sharing all of that, how would I even make the money in the first place? So apply this to your small business. Even if you're selling fruits, right? If you're selling snacks, talk about it. When you're talking to your friends, get a way to put it in the mix. When anything you're doing, talk about it. You have the opportunity to share your testimony, talk about it. Talk about your business. On your WhatsApp, let people know you sell fruits. Everything you do, let them know this is you. See, if you don't blow your own horn, nobody's going to do it for you. If you do not believe in yourself and what you are doing, nobody's going to do it for you. I know, yes, time and chance happen to us all, but at the same time, we are the master of our own doing. We are our own, we are the master of it. We are what we think. We become what we think, right? So imagine you talking down on your business. That business will never grow. Try as much as possible to talk about your business. Talk about it at every opportunity you get with all boldness. Talk about your business, and your business will thank you in return. So yes, these are my 5 major things I have learned in 2023, and I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Kindly do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you love what my content is about. Share with friends, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye guys.